Welcome to the 151st edition of Make Pro Wrestling Majestic again. I am Tigerhite.
And I am Gallery.
So, we have a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about Double or Nothing here in a minute, but let's get the notes up. But let's first talk about King and Queen of the Ring.
Yes.
We'll go with something nice and positive first.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Liv Morgan and Becky Lynch. Stellar.
Yes.
Stellar match.
Absolutely.
I liked that they had a choreographed sort of outfit thing with the Britney Spears cameos, a well-paced match, which I wish I could say about a different kind of show.
There were a lot of interferences in this show in particular, but the interferences in this show made a little more sense because I feel like it's kind of building up some tension.
Right. Dominic wanted to screw Liv, but actually helped Liv. Liv is the new women's world champion. People are like, oh, Becky Lynch is going to AEW. She would be a moron to go to this stupid fucking circus of a company. But
anyways, we'll talk about that later.
Full thumbs up, though. I really did like this match. We
didn't even finish the show.
Yeah. So, King and Queen in the Ring. We're just going to talk about these two together.
Okay. What I didn't like is that they were a little too predictable for my tastes.
Okay. It's presented as a big deal again.
Right.
That's what
that's what I do like. I do like how it's a big deal, but I don't like how it was it just felt, like I said, very predictable. Because they were already in contention for those titles anyways, and you just gave them an excuse to go for that.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Right. No, I understand. Here's the thing. Like, the only one that I was not a huge fan is Gunther winning the King of the Ring.
Gunther didn't need it because Gunther would have gotten a title
shot. He would have gotten already. Randy Orton had all of that momentum already, and I think with Randy Orton's career, he should have earned it.
And then here's my thing about that, too, is that Gunther would have gotten the Drew McIntyre treatment at Bash in Berlin. So he would have already gotten that title shot. But I do feel like, yes, Randy Orton should have had that.
Well, not only that, but Randy Orton has literally done everything.
Yes.
And, with Randy Orton, we are on borrowed time with him.
Yes.
So, I mean, he should have won it.
Even if he was going to lose that championship, he should have won.
Right. I mean, King of the Ring feels like King and Queen of the Ring again. Yeah. Nia, the last spot with Nia Jax with that Annihilator was done awesome. That match was really good. But
there actually was like a storyline going into it because she already has tensions with Bayley.
Right.
So there's already that tension going on.
I love the presentation with everything that they did with the King and Queen of the Ring.
The Lyra Valkyria was just fantastic.
I give that girl a lot of crap, but that she definitely had some really good chemistry. Oh yeah. But I really want to talk about Nia Jax on her second run in WWE. It's been stellar.
Oh, yeah.
Her matches have been tremendously better.
Oh, that's Pop H.
Her motivation seems a lot better, but also her promos are really good.
Yeah, she is.
It's like, I don't know. It has to be the Triple H effect. I swear to God. That guy.
I'm sure it is.
But Nia Jax is the Queen of the Ring and Gunther is the King of the Ring. They get SummerSlam matches for the respective champions at SummerSlam in Cleveland. So the SummerSlam that's going on in Minneapolis that everybody is talking about, that's happening in 2026.
Yes, so we don't know
2 years from now.
So we don't know where 2025 is going to be.
Right. And that's sort of where I needed to be. I was like, wait, I got confused on that one. But King and Queen of the Ring, I'm going to give both of them 2 thumbs up. Good tournaments. They felt important. And everything really developed nicely.
I'll do 1 thumbs up for both of them.
Okay.
Because, it was kind of the mid, but the finals, they were predictable. They were fine. They were predictable.
Right. Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul for the undisputed WWE champion.
So keep in mind, this is Logan Paul's 8th WWE match.
I'm giving it 2 thumbs up. This was awesome. The drone shot that circled Logan Paul over top is awesome.
Logan Paul knows how to entertain.
This guy has everything. I mean, like, people say, oh, who has that it factor? Logan Paul has that it factor. And the thing is that He's like in his he's our age. He's like I think 28.
Well, again, he's also only had 8 singles WWE matches in his entire career.
He's only at 8 singles matches. Period.
That's true.
He never went anywhere else. Well,
Yep.
he doesn't have to.
Nope.
He doesn't have to grind on the indies. He's already a megastar.
And then he's like better than half the AEW roster is.
He's better than almost all of the AEW roster. Let's just be honest. But Cody Rhodes won with the 3 Crossroads. It was an awesome match.
Expected.
Awesome match.
It was fine. It was a feel-good moment. Whatever.
But Cody just continues to be just that megastar that nobody else capitalized on. Sami Zayn.
So let's talk about this one.
I loved this.
So who ate the pin in this?
It was Bronson.
It was Bronson Reed.
So Chad Gable
Yeah.
was accidentally clotheslined by Otis.
Yep.
And Sami Zayn hit the Helluva Kick on Bronson Reed for the victory.
I'm starting to really like this direction that Alpha Academy is
I am
going.
too.
There is going to be a long-term storyline played into this.
Also, it's actually starting to be developing a meme where Chad Gable is staring so pissed off at Otis, and Otis looks like the scared puppy dog. It's now starting to become a meme, and that's awesome.
Well, and see, that's again WWE effect right there.
But also look at who's in the ring here. Chad Gable's on a totally new level.
Yeah,
Sami Zayn's always been awesome, and I hate saying this with Bronson Reed because Bronson's also been doing great work right now.
But he was a perfect person to eat the pin.
Yep. He still is a credible threat, but he could still eat the pin.
Yep.
Great triple threat. It's good to see Sami in this sort of situation given the country.
But you also know that eventually you're gonna have to have the match between Sami Zayn and Chad Gable one-on-one.
Well, yeah. No, that's going to happen. That's definitely going to happen.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I mean, it's already happened.
Right.
But I think they're going to definitely have Sami lose to Chad at some point.
Right.
They're grooming him for it.
Yeah.
And I think the direction that they're going to do is that the Creed brothers are going to be replacing the other members of Alpha Academy, and it's almost going to be a new level of Alpha Academy.
Where then Otis and Akira Tozawa will align more with Sami Zayn.
Right.
And then they have that long...
Keep in mind with Maxine. Now, what I would do, I would actually have Ivy Nile betray Maxine and join Chad Gable first.
Right.
Because she's already friends with Maxine, so that would be a great way for a new refresh for... Ivy Nile.
Yeah.
So I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
But that's sort of where we are. I like this match. I'm going to give it only 1 thumb up because it was sort of predictable. There was some fun stuff in there, and there were some memorable
Now,
moments.
what haven't we talked about yet? I mean, I think that's what we've all talked about. So.
Yeah, that's it. There were only 5 matches.
Yeah. So anyways, when we come back, we're going to talk about at least part of Double or Nothing.
Oh, King and Queen of the Ring, final thoughts, and thumb rating for the whole show. Quick.
I give it a 1 thumbs up.
Not
a 2 thumbs up, just because it was very predictable, but matches were still good.
Yep, I'm the same, full thumb up. The presentation obviously is good. I like the pacing of the show entirely, and it felt like a big deal. And I think King and Queen of the Ring needed to have that legitimacy brought back, and this was the year that they did it right.
Yep.
So when we come back,
we're going to talk about 3/4 of